And we got this going?
We got this going.
All right.
And
we're live.
And we're live.
Welcome back to Save That Podcast, everyone.
Attempt number 2.
Yep. You know, sometimes it doesn't go to plan. It doesn't go as planned, and you gotta...
Hey, man, sometimes you're going to run into roadblocks in life, all right?
That's right.
Technical difficulties.
Sometimes you run into roadblocks. Sometimes you run into walls.
Tonight's theme is going to be Broadway musicals with Will.
Sometimes you gotta grow some balls.
Sometimes you take him to the wall.
Fucking beautiful, bro.
That's really good, guys.
Best song yet.
Oh, also, I guess first video podcast ever. Welcome to the studio.
Welcome to the studio. If you're listening, fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Harsh.
No, that's our most valued audience.
You can count Aaron's beers now.
Oh, no. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm fine, all right?
Hey, at least you can see Neff now in her glory.
Yeah, our mascot, she's just sitting, chilling up.
You, Neffy.
Pretty good. No, but for tonight, we have something pretty near and dear to my heart. And it's something really important to me. And Ben, I know that it's really important to you. But we're going to talk about lo-fi.
Low fidelity.
Low fidelity recording. But now we're just going to talk about it because we don't do that at Save That. That's what other podcasts do. We take it a step further. We're going to make something.
That's right.
And we're going to make a really good lo-fi chill beat that you can study or work to.
We're trying to get on that Spotify playlist.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
That
yeah.
chill hop playlist.
I want that chill hop, trill hop.
I'm pretty
playlist.
sure there's a lo-fi sounds to study to on Spotify.
Well, I mean, if it all goes to plan tonight, we will be topping number 1 on that by tomorrow.
Yup.
So I guess we're going to start off with the real quick rundown of what lo-fi means. What does lo-fi mean to you, Ben?
The best thing. I'll give you an analogy.
Oh, I'm pretty excited for this.
Beautiful.
So, when you go to your grandma's house, and it's a nice, rainy winter night, and she whips you up a nice bowl of hot grits.
Grits? I thought you were going to go with cocoa, but yeah, grits.
Okay. Well,
cookies.
No, it's grits because
Cheesy grits.
Because me mom makes Ben grits.
Some Gouda grits.
no, you gotta let me elaborate.
So it would Gouda
It's grits, but you're not quite sure what's in it. It's like soupy and delicious, but tastes kind of funny, and it's like, makes you warm on the inside. And you're like, damn, Grandma, this is some good shit, but did you really try that hard to make it? No, I just whipped it up in a couple of minutes. And then there you have it. That's what lo-fi is.
It's actually a really good analogy for lo-fi. It's a hastily drawn warm meal, but it does the job.
Yes.
Lo-fi is kind of like warm grits.
I was doing the wrong notes, damn it.
So I guess another question is, Will, are you that familiar with lo-fi as a genre, or is it something that's sort of on your periphery?
No, yeah, I listen to it. I mean, I love hip-hop a lot, so I listen
Yeah,
to
it
a lot
comes
of
in.
lo-fi.
It's kind of the problem is that it.
Knowledge is one of my favorite beat makers right now, and he does a lot of the lo-fi.
Yeah, that aesthetic.
Yeah.
Which I guess what lo-fi is in general a certain recording aesthetic in which people try to replicate the minor little imperfections, record scratches, tone sounds they would get out of older equipment through some sort of DAW.
Yeah, boy.
Which I think is really kind of fascinating in a way because it's people intentionally, I'm putting quotations around this, making the music sound worse.
Yes,
You
and
know?
people pay hundreds of dollars to make it sound worse. I can't tell you how many sample packs I've come across that is just vinyl crackle.
Really.
Yes.
Just to make it seem like it was recorded in those kind
Yeah,
of
dude,
old ways.
I got a load of them right
Buying,
here.
spending money for digital software
Ready?
that sounds like analog.
Chia Vinyl Crackle Sample.
Yeah.
Right
Oh
there.
my god.
Go ahead and throw that on there.
Yeah,
for
I'll
making
throw
a
that on
lo-fi
there.
beat.
Yeah, that's got to be in
Or
the
actually,
mix.
here.
Trying to find the perfect drum kit. Kind of like this one. Whoa.
That's not what I was looking for. That's a quality.
All right.
Yes.
So I guess the first time I ever heard about, or when I became aware of, lo-fi as its own separate like musical category was probably my sophomore year of high school. I guess it was like 2009, 2008. When I did a little bit of research before the show, people have been doing it really since the 80s, trying to replicate a lot of old school hip hop. Mostly like Low End Theory was a really big influence on that. Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip.
Motherfucking Jay Dilla.
And then after that, yeah, the self-appointed successor of that in the 90s was the phenomenon Jay Dilla, the producer,
The man, the myth,
god,
the legend.
the ultimate. So if the listener's unaware, Jay Dilla was a producer, DJ, MC from Detroit who made his bones in the 90s until he died tragically in 2006.
How did he die? He had like a.
I think he had an
Brain tumor?
I think it was lupus.
Oh yeah, that.
Pretty sure it was an autoimmune
yeah.
disease. But
Not brain cancer.
yeah, nonetheless, he was kind of legendary.
Stupid.
Yeah, God, Ben, so dumb. But a lot of artists really influenced by him. They talk about him with this kind of reverence that really hardly anyone else in the music industry gets. He kind of revolutionized the way that you could make music through like pads, and I don't know. He just like pushed it in such a way that it was pretty
Yeah.
limited, I think.
Well, it's pretty limited, and I think now there's a lot of people that try to replicate his stuff and do it the way he did it, but they just can never do it right.
I think the
because
difference is
it
that
was-
before him, when people did samples, it was a lot more basic, and he added a kind of musicality to it. Like, if you go look up some of the thing, like the way he worked, it's crazy what he got out of the samples that he used, using just like what, a 16-button interface.
Yeah, and a Kai MPC 20 or something, one of the old school ones. Super clunky, but
Yep, just doing
great
that.
piece of equipment for
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, crate digging vinyls, pulling out, listening, picking out one flute part or a drum track here, and he would just recontextualize everything into this crazy new song. That when it all came together, it just blows you away.
Yeah.
And Jay Dilla's music has infiltrated the culture in a way that I think not many producers could ever hope to achieve again, because he just it's sort of like a one-man sound, you know, and the creation has influenced so many people now that it's sort of like you can't unhear it. Everyone's trying
Right.
in a way, even if you don't even know who Jay Dilla was, you can be a Jay Dilla clone.
Well, do you think the limitations that he had when he was making beats like that made his success more noteworthy? Because now, like, people can shit that stuff out, and there's very few people that have success from it. But when you look at, I don't know, I feel like currently it's cool, but it's not as cool as someone actually playing the fucking drums
Right.
and rapping like Anderson .Paak. That's why
Right.
he's so good right now, and there's not people that are playing at festivals that are going on stage with just an MPC and a SP404 and samplers and shit. It's just, I don't know, it's so weird how it's like kind of evolved to a point where it's going on the opposite side of the spectrum, and more people are liking lo-fi music, but when it's done with instruments.
Right. Like bad, not good.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're like Anderson .Paak. I guess that I don't know if that would really fall under lo-fi.
Well,
but
see, the thing is that it's pretty spectrumy, and a lot of those like little individual traits that people pick out of it through, you know, someone who was influenced by someone who was influenced by someone who was influenced. You can kind of all trace it back. He's like this nexus point of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, where like the family tree suddenly gets really skinny in this one person, then branches out again over like the next 10 or 20 years where we are now. So I feel like we're no music historians here at Save That, but we're pretty damn close. I mean, Will has his degree in music history. I have a master's in the art of music, what is it called? Archaeology? Yeah, music archaeology. And Ben is like a mad hip hop produced like head, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, what I'm saying is that we're experts, and what we're saying is probably true.
Yep, 100%.
So everything we're saying is correct, and he is a good starting off point for we're going to talk about what the state of the game is, the state of the game in 2018 with the lo-fi chill hop beats. So Ben, what would you say is, if you're going to start off from scratch with just the drum parts, is that click important for the lo-fi?
Click track.
I don't know, because it really depends. Some people like the offbeat type thing,
You still need a click track.
but you still need a click track. But there's some artists that produce lo-fi that don't even use bars. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even use like a what would you call that?
Grid?
Yeah, grid to line up their like kicks and stuff. Like it's always, there's so many artists out there right now that are using swing over their
We'll use some
their
swing on
drums.
this too.
Yeah. And I don't know, it just makes it so much easier nowadays when you have, like I can go into Ableton and there's preset swing grooves that you can just drag and drop over your drums and it'll make it sound offset or different. But when it comes to like sampling and the way that Jay Dilla was doing it, the reason it felt like so good is because he was naturally doing the drums himself. And a lot of people now just program that, but throw some swing over it so it sounds like that, but they're not actually sitting there doing the pads.
Yeah,
you know?
and also when you're chopping up a bunch of different samples like he was doing, it's not gonna be uniform. That swing wasn't necessarily there because he was trying to get this specific off kilter sound or like rhythm. It was just like that's just the nature of it when you're chopping all those samples up like that.
Exactly.
You know?
And I think it's more of like the way he was approaching it, it was all based off like feeling and what he heard in his head. And that's why not having a grid lined up is so helpful, because like you can listen to a sample and not even give a fuck about the BPM of it and have no grid and just like lay it all out and chop it up and play the beats, you know?
So you think that the advent of the digital has made it so a lot of people who are, let's just put it decidedly less talented than someone like him could try and replicate on, I wouldn't even pretend it's the same level, but for the general audience, I think there's a lot of trash kids out there who are still getting popular because they're sticking to this very specific aesthetic and style that for whatever reason people find so attractive. And I guess I'm part of that. I really do like a lot of lo-fi hip hop artists.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's just so much, you see so much, and there's just so much garbage.
It's so oversaturated.
That I feel like that's why it's a good time for us to add to that pile. So tonight we
Yeah.
have something really special. We're going to make something that you can chill to and study, which is what I plan on doing. Like, you can put it in a loop 18 hours. You'll never get tired of the song we're about to come up with.
We haven't
I
heard
will.
it yet, but we're never gonna get tired of it.
All right, let's fucking hope so.
All right.
So you want to start off with, like, what, a percussion?
I'll lay a beat down real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Perfect, dude.
You think the minimalist percussion is pretty? Yeah, I think that's going to be important.
I think you have the fixed length.
That'll be all right. I'm just set up.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
And just like Grandma, in this space of about 120 seconds, we've created a skeleton that I think we can build a pretty good lo-fi song around. And that's all it took.
There you go. That's how easy it is.
Yeah, some long tone chords, real simple, nice, crisp percussion. Maybe like in the background, it sounds like it's rain hitting a windowsill.
I can make that happen. Wait, hold on. Before we do that,
Yeah, you gotta add that crackle.
Maybe turn it down a little bit.
Oh, see, I didn't even know when we started this band that people pay money for that.
oh, speaking of, let's talk about how lo-fi also has a lot of chorus guitar influence.
Of course, like gospel?
Like Mac DeMarco?
Yeah. Just phaser, chorus pedal.
Oh, the pedals.
Yeah.
So this is
Just a lazy approach.
yeah, this is a part that's a little bit of a jump, and this is why music is so magical and it's different than other mediums, where people who are influenced by this aesthetic can add it to something that's completely different. So lo-fi got its start from, you know, these producers in hip hop, and somewhere along the line, they intersected with another kind of genre called shoegaze, which is a really pedal-driven, ethereal kind of indie rock that I think got a start in the 80s with a bunch of new wave bands in London. And eventually it turned into this sort of dominating force that is Mac DeMarco. So when you think of Mac DeMarco, you're going to think about windbreakers, ironic t-shirts, Disneyland hats that someone bought in a Goodwill, and of course this kind of shell of soul-crushing irony and sarcastically making music as a way to make yourself not get hurt.
Making people think that you're cooler than you really are.
Yeah, you want to seem like you're not even, it doesn't matter to you and you're not even trying that hard, but the music is still good.
Yes.
I'm not really trying.
The best part is he's not really trying.
Mac DeMarco.
No offense, Mac DeMarco. Hope to have you on the show one day, but
He knows damn well,
yeah.
dude. He fucking knows. And
You think he lives with it? Like
yeah, dude.
he feels like he's just a sham.
I don't think he feels like he's a sham. I just think he's like in the position where he's like, fuck, I'm just going to keep doing this because it's working and people like it. And I could be as silly and goofy as I want because, you know, people still like it because it's just like someone who genuinely likes dark chocolate.
Dude.
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, but you still enjoy it because, you know, it's chocolate.
Yeah. So yeah, they combine the old school recording. A lot of these artists actually still record on like ancient analog machines to get those effects. Although I still think the thing about that is in this day and age when you could just do it digital, it's kind of the same thing in my mind, you know, where it's just like you're purposely going out of your way to make it sound worse than it could be. Well, see, the thing I keep using that word worse. I don't think it's really that accurate because the thing about music or any art in general, it doesn't
sound real.
Yeah, it doesn't really
the
matter. I kind of think of it as a tool. So if it does the job you're trying to make it, if you're trying to make it sound a certain way, then it doesn't really matter what way you achieve that. if your end result makes you happy. You know? So when he records all these things on the old analog machines, and you get
There's
that,
people that would disagree with you.
they're wrong. And
There are lots of people who
I don't know, dude, because think about Bibio.
oh yeah, we
You
haven't
know?
talked about Bibio that
Bibio
much.
is a whole nother
That might
whole
be
nother
a-
thing.
An episode. Well, the thing is, me and Ben are going to be a little bit biased because we're Bibio fanatics. I have a special place in my heart for that man. I think he's a genius. If anyone's not familiar with Bibio, please go check out his album Ambivalence Avenue. And if you listen to it all the way
Die the
through-
Water Green is a great single
Yeah.
too.
And if you don't like him, you can just unsubscribe.
Please.
I don't think you have a place on this fan base.
Wait,
But
there's people listening to this.
Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan-
Oh, speaking of, Dylan's not here. If you haven't
shit,
noticed,
where is he?
yeah,
it's
if
been
you-
a little quiet.
Yeah, you're wondering why you didn't have to turn your episode down, and that's because Dylan isn't here tonight.
That's why we brought the camera out. We're like, finally, get that ugly motherfucker
Yeah.
out of here. Get some video going.
We're totally kidding. We love you, Dylan. We hope you're
Oh, I love you, Dad. Please come back.
you're enjoying yourself out in the wonderful world of LA.
Wonderful, really.
Wonderful world of LA.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back soon next week.
We all miss him.
Yeah,
So,
sadly.
to get back to the point, it was, well, the other problem is I'm using words like worse, and I'm applying the word lo-fi because it's just such a huge category of things now.
Yeah,
that
well,
you
it
kind of get
bleeds-
lost in it.
Dude, it bleeds into so many different things because, like, there's Bibio for
Yeah.
one, but there's also newer artists like Kiefer. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's a jazz piano player that makes
No.
like incredible
Yeah,
hip hop
Lo-fi
beats.
jazz is getting
Dude,
big.
everyone on Stones Throw Records,
Yes.
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
All lo-fi, like hip-hop beat makers.
And-
But
Mind
when
Design.
you hear someone like Kiefer playing keys, you automatically know he has spent his entire life just practicing his craft of learning theory, and his approach to how he constructs his ideas is just so unique in itself, and the adding that lo-fi-ish sound on top of that just makes it seem more authentic in a way, because it's not like super clean snare hits. In my opinion, I think he has the best drums in the game, and that's something he doesn't like really spend that much time on.
No.
So it's just like this weird mixture of like using good sampling, but I think Kiefer's approach is that he tries to write piano licks and process the piano sound in a way where it sounds like it's sampled. So he detunes the fuck out of his keys so it sounds like weird and like
Right.
vintage, you know?
That's that.
But
vintage.
it's so good. Like there's no denying that listening to that while you're walking down the beach is
yeah. This is the part that
it's just incredible.
I feel like when you were trying to understand is whenever I like something, I can't help but shit on it. That's just the way I am. And I'm going to talk more shit about lo-fi. I really do like that genre. I love that aesthetic. I love the way it sounds. And I guess the point that I was trying to articulate earlier, as clumsy as I was, is that it doesn't really matter to me about, I don't believe in authenticity in music. A lot that Will's giving me that look. I think that if you want to make it and you have a vision and for whatever reason you like that aesthetic and other people do too, that you can do whatever it takes to get to that, and then it's fine in my head. You know, I'll enjoy it, I'll consume it, and it's fine. You know, and I really do like it, but it is admittedly kind of pretty easy and low effort nowadays to string together something.
Yeah, but
Here we
a bad song's a bad song, man. Like,
Well, that's the thing is, if it's a bad song, it's like I don't. If you told me that you added that crackle digitally in a pack instead of recording it on a real analog machine, I don't think that there's much difference in my head when it comes to the quality of that song. I guess is the point I'm trying to make.
I get that.
Right.
So it's like I don't really care about the tools. I all I care
But
about is
as-
what that song is when it comes out.
As an artist, I think people like setting challenges for themselves. And if you're just like dragging and dropping a fucking vinyl distortion sample into your workstation
Like we just did.
like we just fucking did. It's not as special as us sitting here with a piece of, like a tape recorder and laying down something and it just being set in stone because, you know, you can't really like.
And I guess the other thing is that everything about music is completely subjective. I don't really like thinking of it in a terms of good or bad way, although that's impossible for anyone to do because everyone has good and bad music. But every time I think about why I like a song, I always have to try and step out of myself and just remember that is just my own particular values and that I can't really expect other people to conform to that and it be in a real like sense. So I don't really care that much, although I do understand that there will always be a place for like quote unquote the real musician. You know, the people who actually play the drums instead of doing a machine. The guys who don't speed up their guitar solos. They really can be like a virtuoso. People, not me, but a lot of people do like value that in their music, and that's why I think they shit on stuff like the people who do digital lo-fi all by themselves. It's not a problem for me. I do understand why those guys get shit on though, because I bet if Ben really wanted to sit down in a week, I could probably make something, like honest to God. Which is why we're gonna do it tonight in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let's pick up on where were we with that? That crackle's cracking me up though. So here's something. I'm going to use a big NPR word. The intersection, Ben, of anime fandom and lo-fi hip-hop. Now that is kind of an interesting thing.
What'd you say? Anime?
Anime. Now if
Do we really want to go down this road?
we don't have to go down that much.
I kind of do, just because it's like
It's important.
it's a big part of the.
It's
lo-fi
become
culture.
part of the culture. When I think of lo-fi, I picture a anime girl writing in a notebook with a cat and a bunch of books around a desk. You know, that is an iconic image in my head now, and probably will be for the rest of all of music history.
Oh, dude. And the best part about those pictures of those like 24/7 lo-fi hip hop loops on YouTube. Yeah, please. Is how oh man, it just looks I think what their goal is when they're making anime pictures like this that have like two or three things moving in the background, they try to make it look cozy and fit the vibe.
It's the vibe. Lo-fi is all about the vibes.
Yes.
It is a style over substance music.
But you can't sit here and tell me that you don't like lo-fi when it's 2 a.m. and it's raining outside and it's cold and you got a nice big sack of weed.
Yeah, that's where I think it fits. And I don't know why, I wonder if it's because the people who make lo-fi are the kids who, I would call them like the Toonami generation of producers.
Yes.
It's the people who grew up on Adult Swim, who grew up on Cowboy Bebop,
Yes.
Samurai Champloo, Neon Genesis,
Fooly Cooley.
The anime fandom fits really well.
Thank you, sir.
And lo-fi artists in general make a lot of anime music videos with their music. It's very common. You see it all the time. It's kind of it's like a meme at this point.
It is a meme, but it's also okay. As much shit as we're talking about lo-fi right now, I really do like lo-fi hip hop videos with a dope anime sword battle. It just fits so good. You can't deny that it's just like
It's like God created. He put anime on an island somewhere, and he was like, thousands of years from now, this
Yeah.
culture will produce an art form that will intermingle with another art form to create anime music videos with lo-fi hip hop beats. It might be the perfect art.
You
Will.
can't find another type of cartoon or animated short that would fit well with lo-fi.
It's
hip-hop.
almost disturbing how well anime fits in with lo-fi.
Should we just cut this off and start watching some YouTube videos, man?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be the first person to make a lo-fi hip hop music video, but put it over some Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, dude,
Dude, yeah.
are you gonna break the taboo and do Western animation
Yeah.
lo-fi? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think people will respond very well to it.
I don't think so either. But
I think it needs to be a
it's worth a
samurai
shot,
fight.
dude.
It needs to be a series of like people yelling at each other. I don't know. There's a lot. What do you think is the most
How
common
about? I think I'll just do a Vine compilation.
Vine compilation lo-fi? These are all projects we're gonna put on the back burner. I'm gonna try and listen back to this episode specifically
Yes.
because I think we're getting some gold nuggets. But I guess if you have no idea what we're talking about, what video do you have one in particular that you would recommend? Because I have one in my mind. And,
What is it?
There's an artist called Japan, but it's spelled. Of course, we haven't even talked about the spelling.
hold on.
We haven't even talked about the spelling.
just take a look at my screen and look at the live recommendations.
He's in it. He's in the lifestyle. He's not a poser, guys. Ben
So,
really does love it.
So if you can't see,
Lo-fi hip hop radio, relaxing beats to study, chill, sleep to.
lo-fi hip hop radio beats to study, chill, relax. Lo-fi hip hop radio beats to relax and study to.
And look, it's a little Asian girl with headphones on and books all around her. It's almost like you guys know what you're talking about.
I mean, yeah,
Weird.
kind of. Okay, this is my favorite one though. This girl is in a spaceship playing PS4.
Oh yeah, I call her Tummy Girl because she's got the low cut off tummy and the short shorts.
Yep. And her tits are all nice and perky. It's like, come on, dude. It's just, I think
I'm starting to see a little bit of a underlying attraction to this whole thing.
You think
Like,
it's just?
yeah.
You think what it really is just anime girls, and we're just trying.
It
to
all
make up
comes down to tits
reasons?
and ass at the end of the day, man.
I was literally thinking the same thing. That's all. It all comes down to what people really like in life.
But there's so much. So what I was trying to get to is
It's a hipster movement, Aaron.
it's called Japan, but it's not spelled. It's spelled like JPN with I don't even know what they're called. Like the arrow accents between them.
Oh yeah.
Because lo-fi artists don't like to spell like other people do.
No, they leave out syllables or vowels.
No vowels.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
vowels. That's right.
Vowels are
If you're
taboo.
if you're a self-respecting lo-fi producer and you use vowels in your titles, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, who's a good one? I don't remember.
and it's spelled IDNTR.
MMBR.
All
But-
one word, by the way.
But there's also Knights. KNGHTS.
No vowels.
No vowels.
Yeah. So
One of my favorite, like I said, I love Knowledge. He's one of my favorites. And Mind Design.
Mind Design.
Mind design is great.
No vowels either.
MNDSN. No,
So-
they don't use vowels.
Yeah, I guess if you really want to break it down into a checkbox system that it's like if you want to be a good lo-fi producer, do these things. No vowels, anime girls, crackle packs.
Oh, on top of that, your maximum song length has to be under 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Can't be long. It's
Yeah.
got to be short. But I was saying one of my favorite anime music lo-fi videos to watch is one called Japan Bloom. He uses a lot of clips of a really good show called Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Go on.
And that he edits it in such a way that it feels like it's telling a story in and of itself in the video. And the song is pretty good too. I'd really recommend it. Shout out to that
Yep.
producer. Ben's already it's confirming all the check boxes. This guy knows
It
what
is.
he's doing.
So all. So at the end of the day, it's all about. It's all about feeling good, feeling in love, and having access to Gundams.
Gundam figures.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty important. So I'm gonna take a real quick bathroom break, and I guess you guys start on this song because I think we're gonna try and
Yeah. When you get back, I'm gonna.
yeah, we're gonna really wrap this
gonna
up. for you.
partake it.
We're gonna show you guys what high-level producers are capable of when they put their mind to the lo-fi.
Lay me down some chords there, Benjamin.
Let's see. What are you feeling? Are we going for like Are we still sticking with the summary
Sure,
thing,
yeah.
or should we do like rainy night?
Just picture, an anime girl with a cat and a bunch of books, man, and just go after that.
Okay.
Chase that dragon.
Let me sit here and figure something out.
That's a perfect sound, though. I like that sound a lot.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I got a degree in music business, not audio production, so.
It's okay, man. You're doing great.
What was it? I'm just gonna go with 2 chords, because that's all anyone ever
Yeah, you
knows.
can't get too complicated. Oh, I'm back, by the way.
We got video, man. We know.
For the audio listeners, all 4 of you.
That's something we're gonna have to get used to, saying for the audio listeners.
Yeah. I just realized
Aaron
real
just
quick.
took his shirt off.
Hey, if we reach a certain donation level, I will always take off articles of clothing. Like that'll be a good reward system.
That would be. It's like
Will's taking it seriously right now. I'm a little bit disturbed.
I mean, shit, man.
His eyeballs just turned into 2 like dollar signs, and they just yeah, it shot out of his eyes a little bit.
All right, record this for me.
Where are you here? Early?
Really soft, yeah.
All right. I'm going to give you a count in.
Oh fuck, I wasn't ready.
It's okay, man.
It's that studio magic that you can only get here at Save That Podcast.
Oh, it's kind of off. No, it's not off. The count in is just weird.
There's a fair amount of swing in the beat, too,
Yeah.
so that's probably why it's weird.
Oops.
I'll just turn off
Oops.
the fixed length and just let it run for a minute.
Okay.
So I just realized whenever we release this episode, all descriptions of the episode should have no vowels in it.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Like, but then the thing about my name is that it's mostly vowels. Would that just be RN DJS?
Sure.
Ernduga? Is that my?
Well, you need a moniker for
Yeah.
a
So my lo-fi name is Erndugs.
Erndugs.
Erndugs. What would yours be? Just Will Hearse?
It'd be Will, but just no I.
It'd be Will with no I. That's actually pretty good.
Will.
WLL. And then Ben would just be what? Ben.
BN.
Ben.
Actually, no, it would be BNJMN.
When you say BN, it kind of sounds like you're saying Ben, but with a really weird accent.
BN.
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 BN, come over here.
BN JMN. I'm already picturing the SoundCloud profile for that artist.
Dude, that's my new moniker. I'm switching it tonight.
BN.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
It's got to be like you play a note, chord, finishing note.
What do you mean?
Like,
1, 2,
Oh,
chord,
right.
finishing note.
Yeah. For sure, dude. Oh, we gotta have a couple of like beat dropouts too. That's really important for lo-fi
oh
music.
yeah, dude. I got all kinds of preset audio effect racks that have like all those
They'll just cut it right out.
glitch
Beat
noises.
repeaters.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, I really just want to study right now.
People who can't see, I already have one of my textbooks open for this semester, and I'm just trying to get it in right now.
Get it in.
Get it in.
Why is it doing that?
Oh boy.
Wait, hold up. I'm trying to fix it. Edit
Oh,
this.
my bad, dude.
No, you're good, man.
I forget
You
that
good,
it does
brother?
that.
I'm trying to get this. No, I had it right.
Trust your instincts. That's right.
It's really good. So, Will, what do you think if we're gonna add something else to the song? Because I think we already have a good skeleton, like a spine and a rib cage, a little bit of arms, maybe not legs yet. You know, it can't run on its own. But I can.
It's
I
a
can hear
lo-fi
it
song. It doesn't
yeah.
need legs. It's just gonna lie there.
A lot of okay, so real talk. There is, I think I have said before. There's a lot just because there's so many people out there trying to make it in this style. There's a lot of trash, and
Well, there's always gonna be trash.
there's always going to be more trash than there are nuggets in any genre. But I think particularly with lo-fi, it's kind of an epidemic because it's a bit of a DIY-ness to it. Anyone can make a lo-fi beat, and it's popular enough. But I do hear a lot of songs that are just chord progressions and a crackly like percussion track. So I think we're already at, I would say it's like C grade with what we have. With maybe like a Mind Design, I would put up in the S tier, slightly above A. I think that tonight we can shoot for an A.
Okay. So we're not talking about a standard alphabet here.
Oh no, we're using
I was like, wait a second. S comes long after A in the alphabet.
Okay, so for people who aren't familiar or are a total loser like me, a ranking system commonly used in Japanese video games are it's
So I've played my fair share of
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z,
it'll be
Xenoverse.
like D, C, B, A, and then the top level ranking is S. And if you really want to go crazy, it'd be triple S. Yeah, that's what I don't think.
That's
we can,
your lo-fi name.
Yeah.
3 S's.
3 S's. It'll be
I'm a
rank.
snake.
No, I'm triple S rank. That's my name on
Triple S
SoundCloud.
rank.
We're gonna set it up after this.
It'll be
episode's over.
TRPL
TRP. Yeah.
TRPL
Oh.
space
S.
S space RNK. Triple S rank.
You are too good at this, Will. Why aren't we millionaires yet?
Because we're lazy.
Because we've never tried this before, honestly. No, I really like that but I'm thinking maybe you have your guitar set up and you were playing some pretty warm chords earlier. I'm excited to see what you can bring. So what do you think we could add to this?
Maybe I could do some leads.
Yeah.
Do you remember what swing groove you put over that the drums?
I didn't put a groove. I just turned it up on the. You can just add swing.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that on the push.
Yep.
I'm trying to line this up so it keeps looping. Yes. Shit. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. We're starting to add some tissue to the skeleton.
Turns out I'm not very good at guitar.
Well, me and Ben weren't gonna say anything.
Should I throw a?
Oh, what do you got? Yes, Will. Yeah. All right, so now this skeleton's got it's got some tissue, it's got some organs, a bit of skin now. I don't know if you can stand up.
I like that.
Yeah, I think
What chords are you playing? Do you know?
Hi, welcome back to the Music Theory podcast.
C,
See?
C, and then D.
Where we don't know. I don't know. I think for this song, yeah, not really kind of a technicalness, but just real simple, just like that. I think that's a good little groove. I don't know, Ben. Oh, I forgot. We have a special treat for fans of who do you think is probably the most successful mainstream emergent? Would you say it's Joji right now?
Israel Kamakilawele?
I'm actually not familiar with that.
Yes, you are.
Oh, Over the Rainbow?
Yeah.
Well, he's not. I don't know if I would say he's lo-fi, but he's
I
probably one
thought
of
you
the
were
most.
talking about ukulele.
No, I'm talking about most successful mainstream person who you would consider as mostly lo-fi. Because lo-fi has leaked into a lot of songs on the mainstream, but it's not people I would think who are consciously trying to do that.
Oh fuck, what's his name? He changed it, but Spooky Black. Do you know who that is?
Actually, no, I'm not familiar.
Do you guys know who Clutchy Hopkins is?
No.
Nobody does.
So that's not even an answer of the question.
Well, I mean, that's his name, Clutchy Hopkins, and he makes these fucking awesome lo-fi beats, but nobody knows who he is, apparently. It's like a mystery.
Oh, so he's like, we know the artist, but
So
Right.
it's probably the same guy who invented cryptocurrencies.
Probably, yeah.
yeah. You think the guy? Wait, so you think the guy who invented Bitcoin later went on because he did it in the knots, and then around 2010 he shifted gears and started revolutionizing
Look up
lo-fi hip
Clutchy
hop
Hopkins.
music?
You guys would love him. He's
I'll
really
check him
good.
out.
I'm gonna lay this guitar, these chords down real fast, and because it's going through the mixer, you guys gotta not talk.
All right,
Just for one bar.
let's do some studio
Alright.
magic.
Do you have a which audio are you recording on?
It's armed already. Will you start it for me? The green one from the second one.
Green one. Hold on. Sorry. I don't think it's recording.
Oh man, that was the one that wasn't working earlier.
Yeah, I think it's just that one.
What's up with that?
I don't know. Here, let me try this.
Or did we ever fix it? In the
I don't
first
think.
place?
Yeah, I don't think. Well, we did fix it in the first place, but I just think that one was a little wacky. Yeah, you're coming through now. Okay, you ready?
That's so weird.
I know.
All right.
That last one was good.
It's a good thing I'm taking a guitar course this semester because I suck.
It's all right, dude.
I'm gonna learn so much. I'm gonna learn so much. You alright, bud? What's this sniffling going on?
Want some whiskey?
So after this is done, I think we need to record Will studying so that we can make a 24-hour loop and put it up on our YouTube channel.
Just me like chewing on a pencil.
Yeah, just like, yes, turning a page every once in a while.
I'd be happy to do that.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's so weird trying to.
We should put chopsticks in this song.
Wait, hold up. I'm trying to get this.
Oh fuck, my bad. I keep doing that.
Fucking Neff.
Oh man. So, how do you feel about the lo-fi beat so far, Aaron?
I'm really liking where the direction we're going
I'm such
into.
an avid fan of the genre.
As such a hardcore, diehard fan, I'm gonna rank this solid. This is C+ territory we're in.
We're trying to get to an A.
Yeah. Well, the thing about A is some of my favorite ones have an acoustic element to it.
Like an acoustic guitar?
An acoustic guitar or some sort of other acoustic instrument. Ben, do you think you can help us out with that?
Oh, let me see that uke.
Yeah. Ben brought a special treat for us tonight.
Hold up.
We got video, man. They already saw it.
Sorry, Mom.
Do you think she's really gonna watch this?
She might.
She's gonna be so proud of you.
I don't know chords on this fucking thing, dude. It's so out of whack. Like, all right, hold on. Let me explain something to you real quick. The weird thing about a uke, say it, Aaron.
Oh, and ukulele.
Ukulele.
Fuck you.
So you'd think the top string would be a low note, but nope.
Dude.
What kind of fucking tuning is that?
I'm pretty sure it was invented by a bunch of Portuguese people, and no offense, but Portugal it's like the Florida of Europe. You know,
Yes.
they're this weird patch of land. They don't speak Spanish. They, at one point, controlled most of the world. They created these weird little guitars, and they spread them everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really, it just, yeah.
Okay, I gotta tune this to match with the thing.
Studio Magic.
Oh, there it is. Boom, boom.
I gotta, cause this thing's like detuned as fuck.
It actually might work in our favor.
Whoa. Oh, there it is. That's another important part of lo-fi music is the bass line cannot be anywhere close to on the beat. Or like,
Dun 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 dun.
like talking about the swing thing.
Yep.
It's almost more important that the bass have a lot of swing compared to the drums.
All right, I'm gonna go tune this thing out there. I'll be back.
Boom, 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 boom. It's kind of a reggae. Boom, 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 boom.
I guess we were doing all that Rego stuff earlier. I think it's kind of seeped into my head.
I don't know. It's not
that-
bad.
is
The
it too
dub.
reggae?
I think that no, the dub works well actually. Because that's the beauty of lo-fi is we can steal from everybody. Boom, 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 boom. I am so happy with what's happening. get the best headphones?
Because he paid for them.
Oh, damn, that's actually a good reason.
Yeah, who bought your headphones?
Thanks, Dad.
Anything for you, baby boy.
All right. I don't know if I'm feeling the keys.
It's so strange that it's doing this.
So, in my mind, the architecture of this song is keep this up for maybe like what, 4 or 5 measures. I feel like it would build up on each other, you know. So we would do the first 2, the percussion, the first key chords, then the bass comes in, and then the last part would be the ukulele to finish it all off. And we have like a nice minute 30 song, which I think is like the golden zone for these trash lo-fi beats.
I can't understand why. Huh?
Trying to like line the bass up.
I've got the bass there. I'm just nothing that we've recorded has just like worked, fit. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's because of the swing of the drums. No, I mean,
Whoops.
yeah. No, it's all good. It's
My
all
bad, man.
good.
My bad.
It's all good. That's the that's a true challenge of making lo-fi.
Turns out lo-fi is really hard.
I don't know. So far, every problem we've had, we fixed.
I think that sounds solid.
Yeah, it's off though.
I can't even tell it, dude. I'm the least musical person here, so it means
Why would we listen to you?
Well, no, this I'm exactly the person you want to talk to because I represent the average consumer. So I can't tell anything bad with it.
It's definitely off.
It sounds fine to me.
Yeah, but wait, it's on the turnaround that you gotta listen to. It's right at first. See?
Yeah, okay, I can hear it now. Something we can fix in post, or is this gonna be?
No, I can fix it. It's just I gotta find where it lines up. I gotta shorten it though.
You could cut it in half and just use the second
Yeah, that's
half.
what I'm gonna do.
Use the second half and not the first half.
So would you say that a real important part of lo-fi is sloppy fixing things?
I don't know what you necessarily mean with that.
Instead of like re-recording the bass, we just manipulate the song so that it sounds correct.
Yeah, I mean that's anything now. There's people out there making.
Like a rapper who can't be on beat, and they're just like, "Oh, we can do that. Don't worry."
Oh yeah, dude.
You think that happens?
100%. Yeah.
Oh my god, the industry's getting crazy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, as far as hip hop goes, there's no appreciation. I think it's kind of growing a little bit, but there's very little appreciation for the people, the engineers behind these famous rappers. Like, you know how hard it is to make Tekashi 69 sound good?
No, dude, he's a genius. I've heard his freestyle.
Oh yeah, I saw that freestyle video. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like he goes in the booth and he's like, I got this shit. And you know, like,
Do you think the problem is that there's all these rappers now that technology has enabled them to not understand just how bad they really are?
yeah. I mean, they get they smoke a shit ton of weed and drink a bunch of booze.
It's like a cushion.
Take some Xanax or whatever they're doing. They go in there and they don't know what's going on. They they're like, I just fucking lay down fire. And then the guy behind the fucking desk is the one behind the controls is the one that's manipulating. Like I'm playing a shitty bass line and Ben's over there.
Slaving away.
Slaving away.
Enjoying yourselves.
But seriously, man.
Nah, dude.
Oh,
What
so
the
close.
Fuck.
So close.
It's just like this right here.
Should I just lay the drums down again? I guess we're too deep in now.
Well, if we want to be real lo-fi heads, then we should never.
That is.
There we go.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, there it is.
You're welcome, Takashi69.
Yeah, Takashi, if you're listening, Ben can hook you up. He'll make you sound good. We promise.
My rates are
Ridiculous.
25% of anything you make.
Or or a face tattoo.
Yeah.
He pays his engineers in face tattoos.
I'm gonna copy this over. Oh, you making a new one?
I was gonna just add myself like a synthesizer.
Yeah. Do your thing, do your thing.
Yes, Ben. This is when I was thinking about this some week ago, those uke chords are mainly what was in my mind.
I'm already kind of starting to get tired of that loop.
Well, dude, it's lo-fi.
Does that make me a bad person?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it needs. Motherfucking mallets.
Yes.
I want to try something real quick.
Go for
I
it.
want to move this bass sound over to you. Nope.
This episode of Say That Podcast is brought to you by Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Disclaimer: we are not actually sponsored by
All
Flaming
up
Hot
in
Cheetos.
them
We are not a
guts.
representative of that voice. We have no legal authority to say that we are represented. But yes, we are brought to you by Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Let's
Can you just? Is there a law? I'm pretty sure there is, but is there a law from just saying you're represented by somebody? Because it's free speech, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay,
It depends on what you're doing.
so what if we say, okay, we're all in character right now. We are being sponsored by Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Uh-huh. Go on.
And if we can prove that people listen to this podcast, and because of it, they go out and buy Flaming Hot Cheetos, are we entitled to a certain percentage of that sale?
No.
I'm sorry, what's your major? Is it law?
No.
All right, so No offense, Will.
I
but
do major in flaming hot Cheetos, though. And I
I'm
know
gonna-
they would never
No,
mix.
no offense, Will. You're a great friend and a great podcaster. But
Both of those are debatable.
Is there a bunch of people out there you've burned who are like, no, let me tell you about what kind of a friend Will
That
is.
guy's a fucking asshole.
He's a huge dick.
Came over to my house and he ate all my flaming hot Cheetos. And then he
First
just
thing he
left.
does, he makes a beeline for the flaming hots in the pantry.
Man, they're delicious. Possibly the best snack.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're gonna ever get represented by Flaming Hot Cheetos. I would love to be sponsored by a product I believe in. You
If we
know?
get sponsored by Flaming Hot Cheetos doing this, I've made it. I don't even have to do anything else.
I would drop out of school.
Does that bass sound better to you?
Oh. It's coming together. Yeah, I think the last part of the song would be the ukulele and the mallet keyboards coming in to finish it out. So we haven't even talked about inspirational quotes, though.
Where's your book? Brett, whip it out.
All right, so
Well, okay, whip it out and just the first passage that you see.
I'm gonna pick at random. So what we have here,
And we need to put that in there.
Where's your vape?
is
We need
to-
to- she blows.
we need to put Aaron reading a passage from this book in there.
Yeah.
And just add like that tape recorder sound to it. So it's like an old Alan Watts like.
yeah. We haven't talked much, but a really big part of this culture is inspirational quotes in your song by intellectuals and like celebrity journalists to add to it with that kind of tape recorder. So for it, we brought
When I first got Ableton, my first projects were all shitty beats with Alan Watts talking over.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So you get some Aldous Huxley, some Alan Watts, maybe a little bit of I'm blanking on the name. Ben, who's the big proponent for LSD in the '60s?
Terrence McKenna.
Terrence McKenna.
He was more of a mushrooms guy.
Was he?
Tim Leary was the.
Oh, okay. I'm
assassin.
thinking
Oh,
of
yeah,
Timothy
Tim-
Leary or
Tim-
Terrence McKenna. Either they're interchangeable in my head. The Psychonaut.
They're
Talking
both the same
heads.
guy.
They're all the
Paul
same person.
Stamets,
Paul
Terrence
Stamets.
McKenna. You know.
So we have the book The Curse of Lano by Hunter S. Thompson.
yeah. Wait.
and
Let's
Ralph
show the
Steed.
camera the.
Shout out Stripes. Stripes let me borrow that book.
Shout out Stripes.
Shout out Stripes,
Shout out to Stripes.
aka Dalton, aka Kitty Boy.
Titty Boy 3000. The goat.
The goat. Over 9,000.
All right, Aaron.
All right, I think we landed on a pretty good one. You want to hear? I'm just gonna read it plain first, so you can get an
Okay.
understanding. This is the first sentence I just landed on random.
I'm sorry I'm chewing in the microphone. It's terrible podcasting.
Jesus, I
Don't
thought.
apologize to me.
Yeah, never First rule of podcasting is never apologize for anything we do on podcast.
I just realized I was like leaned right in front of my mic just chewing on them chips.
Get up and have.
Chips.
Jesus, I thought, these leeching bastards are everywhere. First they only smoked the stuff, then they started selling it.
You gotta get a better inflection than that.
Well,
though.
no, but that was the
Jesus, I thought,
okay. Ready?
I want to feel it.
Yeah, you. So you think I'm angry? I don't know the context of this, but we're gonna go with
He's
anger.
he's upset. It's like it bothers
Yeah.
him. You know how to read. Come on.
I mean, okay.
Don't give me that Jesus, I thought. Blah, blah, blah,
Jesus,
blah,
I
blah,
thought. Those leeching bastards are everywhere. First they only smoked the stuff, then they started selling it.
Then they started selling it.
Boom, bum, 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 bum.
Okay,
Selling it.
So-
Selling it.
Yeah, for sure.
we were speaking about.
Selling it. Selling it. Selling it. Selling it.
We can do that too. So we talk about how people using today's current equipment for this kind of music. There's a really popular Ableton preset. I wouldn't say it's a pack, but it's I like that.
Yeah, I was gonna add another drum pack to it.
Yeah, that would sound good. So there's these like audio. They're not presets, but they're racks. So people can create racks in Ableton that have different parameters that you can set. So there's a really popular one out that is called Smacko's Tape Station. And if you're interested in making this kind of music, you can get this for free online. It's actually a pretty good plugin if you're trying to like throw some stuff over some percussion to make it sound gritty, you know, make it sound authentic,
Like
genuine.
that, like some Gouda grits at grandma's
Yeah.
house.
So, all right, pause it for a second. I just want to show you. This is when you load it in. This is just how it sounds by itself. With
Can the camera see the TV? Do we know?
no, we'll figure that out. When we
Maybe
set up video, we'll
Picture in picture.
we'll get some Ableton.
Pip.
We're not quite there yet, but it'll happen to Patreon, GoFundMe, Kickstarter.
What up,
near
y'all?
you.
Oh shit! What up?
So the Smacko's tape station, there's no audio coming through this, and this is how it sounds by itself. You can turn up the tape noise.
Maybe I think our lo-fi track for the week should just be this noise.
Yes.
And
you can
Aaron
do
reading.
pitch wobble on it. So,
Whoa.
Aaron, what's
Yeah, you want to start getting some sessions in? Jesus, I thought. These leeching bastards are everywhere. First they only smoked this stuff, then they started selling it.
okay?
Well, let's see how that sounds.
It's fucking bat country. Oh, he's got some peaks there.
Might have to tone down some of that.
Yeah.
Jesus, I thought. These leeching bastards are everywhere. First
Okay, I just want to say that sounds just like an anime voiceover.
Jesus, I thought.
So generally bad. Jesus, I thought. These leeching bastards are everywhere. First they only smoked this stuff, then they started selling it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay.
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 Oh shit. Okay.
I think I can do one more better.
Okay.
We gonna try it?
No, pick another passage.
I like this package.
No,
Well, that's a good one, but there
We
needs
want-
to be another one because this song is going to be under 2 minutes, so there's got to be a little more.
We always, every time we get together to edit the songs afterwards, it's like, man, this is a 5-minute song. Why did we do this?
Yeah. This is
All right.
going to be the opposite. Damn,
Yeah.
this is only 1 minute and 20 seconds, but that's okay. It's lo-fi, so fuck it.
I think I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna add an 808. Let's keep it classy.
All right, how about just a single sentence? A racer in full stride is an elegant thing to see.
Say that again.
A racer in full stride is an elegant thing to see. Oh, I think I found an even better one, a little bit lower than that. You ready for this one, Will?
I am.
Marathon running, like golf, is a game for players, not winners. That's some Hunter S. Thompson there for you.
So profound. Do you guys follow?
Gacked out on mescaline. I don't know if he was that good of a writer.
No, he was just different.
He was
It's just different.
I don't know how he got so famous.
It's like one of those, planets align.
You know why, dude? Because of what's it called? Gonzo journalism?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
He invented it.
Yeah, he invented gonzo journalism.
See, I don't know enough to say. With any
Gonzo
authority.
journalism is where you eat a bunch of drugs and go into a place and write about the exact opposite of what people would normally write about as a journalist.
But I feel like on the lo-fi things, something like marathon running, like golf is a game for players, not winners, is pretty broad and vague enough that it would sound like some, weird kid living in his basement would put that in his lo-fi beat playlist.
That's a fact.
It sounds pretty authentic.
Run us through some other ones. I
right.
just want to. I want some options.
I kind of want. They should be kind of congruent. Like you did the whole drugs thing. That they were good. The first they started smoking and then they started selling it. And I know you're just flipping randomly through.
Yeah,
this book,
I'm flipping randomly through a page. So let's see what else we land on. I'm not attached to anything quite yet. A racer in full stride is an elegant thing to see. I don't know about that now that I hear it.
I like
that
it.
again?
A racer in full stride is an elegant thing to see. Well, I think I found an even better one.
Perfect.
A racer in full stride is an elegant thing to see.
God.
It doesn't even matter. It, it fits.
All right.
No, I'm telling you.
All
Listen,
right.
just
I trust
listen.
you. Maybe a clap.
Wouldn't it be better if the clap's a little bit off time, though?
Just like that.
So I think we built a pretty meaty stew. Now we're getting to that point where, like, what else kind of like spices do you think we can throw on this to really finish her off?
Some of that flaming hot Cheeto dust.
Some flaming hot Cheeto dust, and that, of course,
Yeah, that's what we need.
the ukulele and the mallet keys.
Give it like a.
I'm gonna do some hella post processing on this.
I think you should do an echo one or like a delay.
Yeah, I'm going to for sure.
Yeah, that'd be really important.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
let's see here. Got a ping pong delay. Do a little magic.
Do a little magic, or a lot of magic.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Okay, so like a ping pong delay on the ukulele. I can't ever not say it like that.
Gotta get up in there.
Can I just record myself chewing some Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Yeah, dude, anything's game. We're artists, right?
Like reaching in the bag.
Yeah, it's like getting some crinkle and like a crunch.
Oh my god. We're gonna do that for sure. Let me lay this down real quick. Fuck. I gotta get up in them guts.
You gotta give it like a like lots of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like you coming in hard on that ukulele.
No,
It's dude, it's
one,
hard. It's
two.
fucking hard to hold. And
It's because you're not fat enough to play it. Like you need a big gut perch. I feel like for the
You
ukulele.
rest up on this bad boy.
Yeah, I mean not really. Well, no offense, but kind of got a little gut,
Me?
you know.
Oh, I know I do.
But Papa Aaron, I mean I don't play the ukulele, but I might be even better at it than Ben.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. The fucking Muddy Waters over here on the ukulele. Excuse me, ukulele.
Yeah, it's like baby Muddy Waters. You know, like when he was a little boy in his diapers, he had a little.
muddy puddles.
I don't want to get potty trained.
I like that. Okay. Let's see here. So
Oh man, you're doing layout already. Cool.
no, fuck no.
No?
That's just from us recording in the past.
Oh.
You ruined it.
Yeah, we're doing some really good harmonies.
I added texture. Fuck you. I'm out. I quit.
Freak out! This is what happens when Dylan is away.
Oh man, it's so much fun.
It's so much fun. Dylan, if you're watching this,
He's shaking. He's so mad right now. He's like, what are they doing?
you think you just had an unpredictable panic attack as soon as we started? He just started hyperventilating.
Oh man, at least we didn't try and put up the one that we recorded yesterday. Because he definitely would have lost his mind.
Yeah. In case
We'll
Yeah.
save that. We'll save that for the credits.
yeah.
Nobody needs to know what transpired.
It was was good.
I had a long day. All right.
Okay.
I should-
Okay. That's
Oh,
all I'm
man.
gonna say.
Did Will say an ethnic slur when I was gone?
No, we're just talking about how mad Dylan's gonna be when he hears what we've done here today.
Oh, you mean the magic that happened tonight?
I mean, I think it's
He's gonna be
perfect.
jealous because he saw the chemistry that we had going on tonight,
He's gonna be like, man, they don't even need me.
and he realized that he's a suppressant in the group and that he doesn't really add much to the magic of the night. Yeah, he might be a little bit mad. Love you, Dylan.
Gonna have to find a flattering camera angle for him.
I don't know if that's possible, man.
I feel
Okay.
bad. I don't like taking shots at people who aren't in the room.
It's
to
my favorite.
retaliate.
They're not here to retaliate.
You guys were. I was like, I listened to the D&D episodes while I was gone, and I was like, I'm just waiting for the shit talking to start. But you guys didn't really.
No, dude.
No, it's because we actually like you, Will.
Oh.
But Dylan. Oh, man.
He's like our dad, dude. We love him, but
We don't like him? No, I like you a lot, Dylan.
all jokes
feel really
aside,
bad
no, dude.
No, he's
We're just
great.
fucking around. We love you, Dylan.
Yeah, and
No hard
if it weren't
feelings.
for him, man, we'd definitely not be doing this. It was totally his idea.
100%.
It's his baby, and I feel like we're kind of stealing it away from it. Yeah. The moment you picked that soundboard, I knew that we were going to hear the Rugrats theme.
I can't be sitting in front of a keyboard and not play the Rugrats.
Is it
theme.
like you have to?
It's like
automatic
chops. It's like most
response. Yeah,
people's chopsticks. Or like, what's the? What is that one called?
Chinese
Knuckles?
knuckle punch.
Call it knuckle punch.
Chinese knuckle punch.
Fits with the lo-fi. Do you wanna record this?
I can try.
You wanna try? Literally, I'll show you the chords I'm playing. This?
It's a C and a D. All right.
It's like you're playing an A, but it's not an A. Get up in them guts.
We said we weren't gonna do this.
You knew that wasn't a real promise.
All right, I'm gonna record. Not a peep, Aaron.
Don't say people. I'm doing business, man.
Perfect.
Did I do it?
Think so.
Can I try one more? Let me do one more take. I think I like the other one better. It's more dissonant.
Doing slower chords. Okay. I'm gonna. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, I really like
Ding,
that.
ding,
Good.
ding, ding.
Yes. I think that works really well.
I was trying to play like.
I kind of like the first one.
What is this, string cheese, dude? out. Hey, none of that. Now people get to see the havoc that this little monster.
Yeah, she's waking up from her slumber.
Yeah.
That's what she does, man. She sleeps most of the day, as most cats do, but then there's like, a collective probably hour of the day she's just losing her fucking mind.
Right around like 10 to 2 is from when my cat goes crazy.
It would probably be a good time to admit that Dylan actually isn't gone. We just transformed him into a cat. And he's trying to...
Well,
Hocus pocus.
We didn't, because his family and friends, we didn't want to spread around, but yes, a
We
witch
said-
did curse Dylan, and he is now a cat.
Whoosh, you're now a cat.
And now he has to find true love's kiss by midnight, or he'll be a cat forever.
Sabrina, dude. Blame it on Sabrina.
Blame it on Sabri. No?
I like that. I like it.
Get back to your uke, boy.
All right, yeah, let's get this over with.
I like the first one you did.
Did that do good, Aaron?
Yeah,
Tell me I did good.
I like that.
You don't seem super satisfied. What did I do wrong?
It's not what you did wrong. I just sort of like the...
All right, Aaron. We'll
okay,
redo
you know
it
what?
just for you.
Okay, just for me. This is the Aaron
Oh, did you
take.
delete it? Undo that shit. Save it. Save that.
Yeah, save that. Or you put a quarter in a jar. every
Whatever
time
you
we say
save,
that.
dude.
And just record. We'll just do another one,
You just do another one.
I liked the...
We're going to do it together.
Okay.
The kind of like it's the beat's going. It's like ching 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 ching.
Aaron, that's kind of racist.
Ching, ching.
Can you stop?
God,
You might as well just be pulling your eyelids
damn,
back.
I am not. I can't get out of that one. Just record the goddamn ukulele.
Quit saying
Ukulele.
like that.
Say ukulele.
Okay, can you give me with the chings again? What?
Hey, we could just do the Chinese reggae if you wanted. Right?
I don't think the world's ready for Chinese reggae.
It's gonna happen. The crossover is gonna happen. We're gonna be
Next episode.
on the forefront. Okay, I like that.
Is that what you're talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, that was my favorite take.
All right, Will, do you want to do the honors and set what you just recorded up to loop
You want to switch spots?
for a moment while I partake in some urinatory activities?
Word? Yeah, I'll try.
Is that a
man.
word? Is urinatory a word?
It is now, boys.
yeah, but
now,
I think
bitch.
it's just added to the save that dictionary at least.
Oh man, we gotta record some Flamin' Hot Cheeto tracks too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we only have like 2 things left. Flaming Hot, Crumples, Crinkles, and then the quotation tape thing in the beginning. And we got a banger coming our way. It's in the oven.
Any minute now.
Yeah.
How much time will we at? All right.
Yeah, let's do
How
some
do you
math.
work this thing?
Delete everything.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Ring a ding a ding a ding.
Hada ching ching. Oh, I can't say that anymore. Ring ring. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Wow.
So what are you thinking, Will? Gonna have to like readjust it?
It's just a. I really screwed us from the get go with that drum beat because
The swing.
it's just, yeah, everything is off.
Yeah. So maybe we're a little bit too harsh when we were saying that lo-fi is easy and for trash producers.
You said that, not me.
Well, I say we, therefore we all did it. Or, better yet, I said that and you didn't immediately correct me, so you were implicitly agreeing with it. You know, your silence speaks volumes.
I think I got it. I'm so sorry you've had to deal with this all night. Okay.
Oh, now I get to.
You feel powerful, Ben?
I feel so much more powerful.
Dude,
Relaxed
your
on
headphones
the
are
side.
way better than mine.
Really? Oh yeah, your headphones sound kind of hollow or something.
I mean, just comfort level. These things feel so nice.
After a while, though, it kind of hurts your ears. That's one complaint that a lot of people have with those headphones.
I think this is it right here.
Yeah, I really like that.
Wait for it.
Yeah. It gives it that sloppy vibe, you know? What sloppy, careless.
It's like he's just so into the music, he doesn't even care. He's sitting there, he's playing his ukulele. He's got his eyes closed, his face looks like he just smelled a really bad fart. You know? Doing the Stevie Wonder side to side thing. I'd go see the live show of this band.
I'm still convinced Stevie Wonder is not blind.
He's not blind.
Yeah.
If you had a chance, would you throw a baseball at him and he would just like catch it?
I'd throw something bigger. I'd throw a yoga ball at him.
like a 10-pounder? Just,
Yeah.
hey, Stevie Wonder! And then just,
No, I'd throw a medicine ball.
the thing is, I don't think he would only catch, he's pretty smart. He would only catch it if no one else was around. But if people were around, he would get hit and he'd make you look terrible.
Do you think he pays people off to keep it a secret?
He's got the money. He probably hushed up somebody along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of his brand now, you know? He's the blind musician.
It's part of his brand. Like he did, like it was like a choice he made.
You don't know that. You think that he was like a really talented piano
Yeah,
player?
like Mac DeMarco wears hoodies and
Yeah,
windbreakers, and
windbreakers
Stevie
and hoodies.
Wonder is blind.
Conscious decisions.
No, that's
I think he was like, look, kid, you're really talented, but you're not gonna make it unless there's something to set you apart. And that night he went home and sprayed some Windex in his eyes. That's right, I said it. Stevie Wonder blinded himself for money.
Oh man, fuck this.
It's worth it, dude. It's gonna be worth it.
everybody's getting a behind the scenes look at what it means to be a lo-fi producer. Just a bunch of
Oh, about 2 hours and 6 beers. You know, that's the resources you need.
yes. 2 hours, 6 beers, a jewel,
Yeah, a couple jewels you pass around,
and
some audio equipment.
some dragon's blood incense. It's just that last little. You need to cut that short a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe some silence between them wouldn't be that bad. You know? So who do you think the weak link of Save That? It rhymes with shill. Will can't play on time.
It's not the playing that wasn't on time. It's the
wacky swing.
the wacky beat.
Here,
I fucking got it, dude. I got him bowed down.
let me partake.
Is that on time enough for you, Aaron?
I don't know if I like that keyboard part. I don't think it fits that well into it. It's kind of proggy. But what do I know, right? I'm just a big dumb
Yeah,
idiot.
Aaron, you got a beer spill on your fucking shirt. Nobody can take you seriously.
You want to switch back now?
Do you want to switch back now?
Kind.
Yeah.
Everything in its
Mess
rightful place, right?
It's so weird, man. It's like the sound. I feel like I don't know. I guess it's your headphones. You're coming through way stronger. Or I hear myself. I hear the sound from that mic more.
Probably. Is that turned up more? I can't. I don't know. I think it's just the headphones. Hold on. Yeah, because, oh, yeah. No, mine's like turned down more than yours is. just gonna leave the uke out for now.
Is that the name of the song?
I'm just gonna leave the.
I'm just gonna leave the uke out for now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the uke out for now.
No vowels.
Yeah, no vowel. Very important. No vowels.
I'm gonna record myself eating chips.
All right, now here we're getting some avant-garde stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, did you cut me off, man? Have I been cut off?
No. What are you talking about?
It's not letting me arm this.
You're not letting you arm yourself.
Maybe.
Louise,
What
Will.
are you trying to arm?
The audio track.
This one?
I think. What is this? What is that one?
It's a button.
Fuck you, Aaron. That's a guitar.
Okay.
Do you want a new one?
Yeah.
For
Chips.
chips.
I
I want a
need
new one for chips.
I want a chips track.
My girlfriend plays chips.
This is gonna make it. This is really gonna tie the whole song together. Did you give me a chips track? Okay.
I give you a chips track.
Perfect.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I was not prepared for that.
That is overpowering.
Is it that loud?
No, it's a little bit loud, but I was more amused. I was more amused by your face and how you just like, here, give me those. This is what I saw right here. Like very animated and serious about.
He's
snagging some hot
really
Cheetos.
excited about those flaming hot Cheetos. Like,
If you're not excited about Flamin' Hot,
I've never seen Will have more passion about anything than when he talks
Oh,
about flaming hot
Can
Cheetos.
you please tell the listeners about the flaming hot Cheetos rumor that you heard?
Oh yeah, when I was in high school, I was told that they were going to discontinue Flaming Hot Cheetos because children were shitting blood.
That's one of those things where it's like that. There's kind of a believability to that rumor because you look at a flaming hot Cheeto and that's like clearly not something that would exist in nature.
Oh no.
That humans
They're
would be
so
like,
bad.
I'm gonna eat this. It's these orange withered sticks.
They're not orange, dude. They're bright
Yeah,
red.
bright red.
Flamin' Hot Red. Flamin' Hot Seasoning, which is
Like-
a word that I can't even pronounce.
Try your best.
Maltodextrin?
Aaron, how much money would someone have to pay you to put some flaming hot Cheetos dust inside your body through means other than your mouth?
So here's the problem.
He's talking about your anal cavity.
Here's the problem with asking me that question. You mean like right now, as I am currently?
Yes.
Probably not that much, but that's because I'm a little bit dire straits financially. Maybe if I had like a job and a family and a reputation, it would be a lot higher. But right now, I'd probably do it for 5 large.
Dude,
$5?
5,000.
5,000?
No,
I'd
if
do
I
it
had
for 500, dude.
yeah,
Are you fucking
yeah.
kidding
If
me?
I had to be honest, I'd probably do it for $200.
Yeah.
You know, if they didn't show my
$200
face,
can
if
get
they
you a
didn't show
lot.
my face or name, I would probably do it for a pretty low amount.
Well, you're on the record now, the both of you.
If it was repeatable, like if they couldn't prove it was me, and I knew I could do it over and over, that'd be pretty sweet. $50 a pop to shove flaming hot Cheetos up my butt. I mean, it's a gig economy, right?
Okay, what about this though? You take those Cheetos and you put them in a coffee grinder so you get the dust.
Yeah.
And then you fill a turkey baster with it. Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Do you think there's gonna be any physical drawbacks? That like, am I gonna have some problems
It's gonna hurt.
passing? Like,
You'll probably have a hemorrhoid the size of a softball.
Oh, okay. That's gonna raise up because I'm gonna have to pay medical bills for that. So we're gonna start getting into the thousands.
Okay, hold on. Time out. This is really serious. I need to do this right now. We're running out of time. Oh, yeah.
That's a wrap, dude. I think we got what we need from that.
You just want me to stop.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh man, that was good. That's lo-fi as fuck, dude. Pass me that strawberry vape goodness. You're right, dude. Compared to your headphones, I can hear my voice inside my head, and inside my head, I can hear my voice.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Aaron's too good for his own good.
So do you think we got it? Do you think we got everything we need for this?
Yeah, I think we're pretty set, to be honest.
Aaron, are you happy with the product?
But
I think we have
Actually-
everything we need. We're gonna stew
Wait,
together.
wait. Hold on.
What do you got, Ben?
I don't think we got enough quotes from the book from you.
Oh, he's right.
Do you think we should do the book, or maybe we should actually look up some Alan Watts stuff?
I think we should not look up or read anything. And
I should make up my own quote.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think I can
Do you
do
want a pen and paper? He's got some in that desk drawer.
No, I think I can come up with off the top.
Aaron, you and I both know you're not going to be able to remember anything that you think of.
Will is a gay. That's nice. Who wrote that?
Not me.
You might have written that last night, bro.
Me? No way.
You don't know.
It's like confessing.
Yeah, your subconscious trying to tell you something. All right,
Will is a big old gay.
that's fine, dude.
Happy birthday. You need a
Alright.
pen?
Yeah, I need some sort of pen. So, what do you think the themes I should ruminate on?
Literally lo-fi laziness and
Yeah,
Um,
anime.
anime. Yeah. Just talk about like be inspiring to pot smokers to motivate them to be even more lazy than they actually are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Something like
Sit in your room and enjoy the nice rainy night and hot pockets.
Yeah. Something about expanding your mind. I'm gonna do some bullet points real quick. So, mind expansion. Chillness. Flamin' Hots. That's really important. And of course, psychoactive chemicals.
Okay, before we record this, I think we've seriously lacked some more discussion about lo-fi and what people are into that also listen to lo-fi.
Like some peripheral things that are non-musical? Or
Yes.
you mean, yeah. Yeah, like, so if you're going to construct your average lo-fi listener, he would probably be what? White, heterosexual male, early to mid, late 20s. Stoner, definitely.
Dresses like Mac DeMarco.
Has a weak chin.
That is like one of the worst insults I think you could say to someone.
I know I got one, dude.
You don't have a weak chin. You have a very nice chin.
Thank you.
You've got a nice
Thank
chin,
you.
Ben.
Likewise.
Nice chin.
But-
That's your lo-fi DJ name.
Nice chin.
NCE or NC.
Just be NCCHN.
Nice chin.
chin.
Dude, you seen that nice chin playing at the Cannery Ballroom tonight? Bro, got tickets. That's your lo-fi listener.
In a nutshell.
So I'd be like, the subjective state of reality only shows that if you really want to expand your mind, you need to clear your head and enjoy and this is the Cheeto Crunch. Enjoy your Cheeto Crunch. Do acid. See, this is why I'm terrible at being Alan Watts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Just reaching back into the bag. I like how it's on a loop because you're reaching into the bag.
Oh yeah.
What if I just like, the doors of perception are open?
I kinda
Are you
wanna
going to
try
take your
this.
step in?
In.
I think keeping it really short, like not like a long one. So it's like an invitation to adventure. This is what this song is, because this is the gateway for people who don't know about lo-fi to get into it.
Okay, so we talked about things. Yes.
Ugh.
What is that?
It's the chip bag.
Oh, you're trying to sample the chip bag?
Yeah. I didn't mean to press record just then. Can
I like that. Very glitchy. Do you want me to disable the
yeah.
pinkies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so glitchy and fits so well. All right, Aaron, I wanted to ask you. So we talked about characteristics of people who enjoy lo-fi, but I want you to try to explain things that people who listen to lo-fi hate.
Interesting.
Ooh, this is a tricky one for me, because it's gonna be hard for me to just not list things that I hate.
Just
And-
get in the mindset. There it is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you think they do hate? Like
Migos.
That was that laugh we were trying to level out earlier.
It's inevitable, dude. Everyone loves it. I know. I love it. I know the listeners love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little treasure Ben gets whenever he says.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
No, I laugh because you're so goddamn right.
Yeah.
They hate
Yeah.
mumble rap. They think lo-fi people. There's elitism. We haven't even talked about that. There is.
Yeah.
There's an elitism to it that is kind of disgusting to me.
Yeah, especially when you try to conversate with them and they act like you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're like, well, actually,
Yeah, the inwardness, the irony, which I really do not like a lot of ironic, the irony of our generation that I live in, because it's kind of distasteful, and I feel like a lot of people just really do use it as a way to avoid being authentic in any way.
I would say it's just collectively across the board. People who listen to lo-fi hate all things that are anywhere close to remotely mainstream. So they hate Game of Thrones.
Or if it requires effort.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, as far as shows goes. Actually, I don't know. I feel like some people in the lo-fi genre like Stranger Things because it has that lo-fi aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Totes.
Totes. So take that one off.
No, they definitely hate Game of Thrones. They definitely do not like Migos. Trap rap. I think the only real rap are rappers who don't have vowels in their names. People on SoundCloud.
Clothes from Dillard's or Nordstrom's or Macy's.
Outdoor clothes like Patagonia or polos. Not a big fan of frat
If you get
stuff.
your clothes anywhere other than Goodwill,
You're a fuck boy.
you're a fuck boy.
Okay, so how's this quote gonna go? Like, if you all...
I don't even want you to write it down. I just want
Yeah.
you to riff.
It cannot be...
All right,
Just-
Aaron.
Just talk for
Yeah.
I really hope that hit the camera because I feel like it did.
I don't know. I wasn't watching. Yeah, just kind of,
I'm just gonna talk about what I feel, and we'll chop up whatever we want out of it. Ready?
Are you gonna record him? Because I ain't.
yeah, I'll do it. What is this one? Oh, that's the chips. Cool.
Chip chin out.
Chip, okay. Yeah, let's do this.
If you think that there's more to it, that you understand it, that you feel it, that you know deep down this is the real music, this is the art, the heart. You know, you're beyond this. You've opened up your third eye. You can see things clearly now that the rain is gone.
All right. Instead of saying third eye, can you say whispering eye?
Okay. Yeah. I think I have a better idea. You ready?
Because that matches up perfectly with the Soy Boys.
Here we go. When you hear it and the whispering eye tells you this is the right path, you can feel it. When you open up those doors and you look into the place beyond, you hear it, the chill, the aesthetic. Come with me and you'll see a world without Nordstrom.
Beautiful.
I don't know what else to say.
I thought you were going to say pure imagination, but I like it 10 times more.
I was setting it up.
Nordstrom.
That was the joke.
Good.
I hope
It
people-
fucking worked. I think we made
Yeah, I think we
a
have
lo-fi
a
track.
pretty good lo-fi. Like we birthed a big, beautiful baby tonight. Will, are you proud as I am? I'm smiling ear to ear right now.
I had a good time.
That's like me being like, this text was amazing. What was it like for you, Will? I had a good time.
It was alright.
It was all right.
I got my nut.
So I guess if we're gonna reflect upon what I think I learned about lo-fi tonight, it's not quite as easy, but also it's kind of just as easy as I suspect.
Well,
You didn't do anything.
it's a fact. You didn't do shit. You just sat here and tried to relate it to things. But that's okay, Aaron, because that's what a lot of lo-fi artists do. So, I think,
I'm still proud of you. I think you still did a great job.
yeah, I think you still did a great job. I don't know. It's lo-fi, dude. What can you
Yeah,
expect?
I really think, you know what? On that note, I think we should say goodbye. If I'm gonna list off real quick, as much as we were shitting on, you want to just go around and say some artists in this genre
Oh,
that
yeah.
you think
well,
should talk about?
before you
Clutchy Hopkins, I mentioned that one.
Yeah,
Clutchy Hopkins,
Knowledge,
Knowledge,
Mind Design. Just look up Stones Throw Records. And they
Stone's
have
Throw is great.
so
Baby
many
O,
guys. Baby O.
please do yourself a giant favor and go listen to Bibio. All of his music is incredible. Kiefer, K.
He's also on
E-I-F-E-R.
Stone's Throw.
Yes, he is incredible. Paul Castelluzzo,
Oh.
who I wouldn't really quite consider him lo-fi, but he lived with Kiefer for a bit, and he's a virtuoso on guitar. So he makes those kind of like jazzy hip hop guitar influenced beats, and his stuff is incredible.
Peanut Butter Wolf.
Yes.
You know, I guess the only thing I have to add is you should check out an artist called Falls.
Yes.
He's super good.
Oh my God.
He's exactly that chill that we're trying to do a really bad version of. But those are the guys who I think do the best of this.
Something about Falls that's really interesting is that he he's in that category of lo-fi, but his drum sequencing is so polyrhythmic, and he uses a lot of like just classic sounds, classic
it's really
sounds
good.
from drum machines, and he's just really good at making lo-fi house music, if that's even a thing, which it is because he makes it. But I don't know, it's just really good, and he has multiple tapes that he's released that are for free that you can go download, and yeah, just super easy listening.
All right.
Good
Well-
stuff. Oh, also, I just want to add real quick. Aaron mentioned that at the end of each episode, he wants to start plugging different things that we enjoy and that we've liked in the past few weeks or months. So this is mostly just for us to be genuine and authentic.
Maybe if you give people a little better sense of what our tastes are, and see if they can align, because that's a lot of what I think these things are now. It's like it's curation and trying to match yourself up with the kind of thing you're into. And if you think that the stuff we like is the stuff you like, then tell your friends about it, because we're great.
But if you don't like what we like, then
Yeah, fuck you.
No.
No, I mean fuck you. Yeah,
but like
I'm
in
on
a,
the fuck
but
you
like
in a
side.
nice way.
a
But
that's
sexy,
just
nice
me.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can be diplomatic. People can hate me. I don't do anything for this podcast.
Oh,
so-
people hate you.
The comments are like, everything's great about this except that Aaron guy.
Fucking alt-right Aaron.
I
at it
believe,
again.
yeah, alt-right
Damn.
Aaron strikes again.
So what's the? We're not necessarily. I don't think plugging is the right word, but
Not plugging, but just
Shout out, maybe?
just
Shout out.
sharing our
Yeah.
our interests.
shout out.
Yeah, plugging is for ourselves. SaveThatPodcast.com. You can find us on a Patreon near you soon.
Soon, yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, and we're gonna have some merchandise
Merch.
for the four people.
Merchandise. Oh, also we're getting closer and closer to actually doing a Save That showcase.
Yes.
So keep your eyes and ears peeled for
If
that.
you live in the Nashville area, greater Nashville area,
Yeah. It'll be a good old hoedown. Me and my good boy Will over here, and we got some birthdays that are pretty close together, so we're trying to plan it up to where we can make it happen and do a little birthday Save That bash.
it'll be fun. And we'll record the whole thing.
No. Be good.
Even the parts where we have shameless sex. So look out for our porn tapes in the coming soon.
Yeah, that'll be on the that'll
be on the
top tier
Patreon.
subscribers.
All right, so Aaron, what you got for us?
Okay, so for tonight, I'm going to stick, we already said it, but I'm going to say it again because I really do think he's one of my favorites. Do yourself a favor, go listen to Bibio's, specifically Ambivalence Avenue, the album. That whole album is gold, start to finish. It's probably honestly one of my top 5, and it has never really gone down from that list. He manages to bring such a diverse amount of sounds in one album, but somehow be consistently big. Like when you hear a Bibio song, you immediately recognize it. And he's one of those few amount of artists that just have something that's so distinct and unique. Like I gush whenever I talk about it. So yeah, Bibio, Ambivalence Avenue. Well,
Right on. So we're sticking to
you can do anything you want.
anything?
Yeah. What's
I wasn't
captivating you?
I wasn't
lately?
prepared for this.
That's why it's better.
All right, I guess I'll go with a movie. I just set up my pop's old Laserdisc player in my apartment here, and there's this movie with John Cusack. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna plug John Cusack. First off, this movie that I was about to talk about is called Tapeheads, and it's fucking hilarious. It's about two guys that work security jobs and try and making music videos. Really funny. The second
It's
John
called
Cusack
Tape Heads?
Tapeheads.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like obsessed with this soul duo called the Swanky Modes. It's just a funny funny, feel good comedy. You know. Second, High Fidelity, the movie. Are you familiar?
No, but I like that. That's the name of it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it all night because we keep saying Low Fidelity over and over and over, and I was like, man, I need to watch that movie. High Fidelity, also John Cusack. It's a breakup movie where it's got Jack Black in it. He owns a record shop. One of the best soundtracks of any movie. Super great. I don't know why I'm plugging these two John Cusack movies.
Yeah, I like how we.
No, dude, that's great. It's just what we've been into recently.
Tapeheads, High Fidelity.
Tape
Check
heads,
'em
high
out.
fidelity. So, for me,
For me,
no, I just want to encourage people to go check out the incredible artwork by Michael Devine. You can go to his website at www.10000visions.com and do yourself a favor and just look through all of his artwork because it is absolutely incredible, and it's kind of psychedelic but also spiritual in a way. But he is just like one of those visionary artists along the lines of Alex Gray. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Alex Gray's work, but Michael Devine has some incredible artwork out there that I feel like it doesn't go unnoticed, but he's got some really solid prints on his website that are pretty affordable and they look incredible. So please go check that out because I really like his artwork and it's inspiring to me. And I also just want to plug the movie Hateful Eight because it's a good one. So
That's a
All
good
right.
one.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, we'll make a tab on the website that's save that suggestions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from each episode, we'll put links to
'Cause
whatever we're talking
What I
about.
figured is that when people listen to us, they're gonna be like, "Wow, these guys are so cool. What do they like? I need to know so I can get to that level." And this is just a way to help you guys reach.
No, it's good. And that the
Yeah.
whole point, the whole idea of this is we're eventually going to stop just hanging out with each other alone and start having guests and curating. We want to curate art. We want to
100%.
because we love it. Well, guys, I think this has been a pretty good episode. This has been Save That Podcast, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Do you
it
want
up.
to hit the mute so I can play us out
hit the mute. Oh, sure.
on the mixer?